Alright, what's up everybody? We got my evil playthrough here. Yes, I've already gone through the game in like the first week that it was out, and now I'm going through a second run with an evil character. So my last short little clip, it was like 2 minutes, just Dark Urge thing. I was going to do a bunch of clips on Dark Urge specific things, but I think I'm just going to do a couple of random combat showcases and stuff till I figure out what I want to do with Baldur's Gate on this channel. So we're going to quickly go through our party real quick. So we have my custom character here. He's a bard, and he's a bad guy. So it's, his name is Bard, but the art is silent because he's a bad guy. AC is leaving a little to be desired. Definitely that is the part of him I've been slacking on. But he's a bard, buffs up the party, debuffs enemies, does a little bit of damage, a little bit of everything. Bards really are jack of all trades. Like, he just does a little bit of everything. I really like the dual hand crossbow setup because I could cast a spell and then shoot somebody with the offhand one. If I'm low on spell slots, it's still just boom boom, 2 consistent shots. I just really like the bonus action ability to just be able to shoot off a crossbow, which is why I actually have the slightly stronger crossbow in my offhand, because typically I'm going to use the offhand attack as a bonus action when I'm using these. I just really like that. I got a staff that is going to be in the bottom of the arcane tower. It makes like super bless. It's pretty nice. Don't utilize that as much as I could. We've got extra spell save DC right there. We have extra AC right there. Some trash armor there that really does need to be replaced. Do I actually have anything on me here? That would be better. Yeah, I mean, either of those two would be better AC. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Those both put me at 16. Yeah, we'll do that one. Why? Anyway. And then we've got this one right here, where if I get a crit, I can paralyze people. Extra 2 acid damage on weapon attacks, because I do end up using these a lot more than you would think. And then I just don't have a lot of rings, so I want that one. And then we've got Misty Step on our boots. We're rocking Astarion. We are actually doing him with the Assassin Gloomstalker setup. I kind of wanted to go Thief, but Assassin I like being able to attack them to start combat, having them be surprised, and getting a bunch of crits on that first turn. With the way Gloomstalker works, in the first round of combat, he gets an extra free action attack. As a level 5 ranger, he gets multi-attack. And then I'm usually sneaking up, starting combat with him with an attack. So like that first round of combat, he's getting off like 4 shots. It's ridiculous. I actually do need to swap out his gloves. Right now I have the Thievery gloves on him. Do need to swap that out. He's also got a unique magic item, a long sword that has the Finesse trait. Not sure how that happens. It causes some weird glitch when I attack. It'll like freeze up and not show the animation. But it's a long sword with a +1 enchantment on it, and it has this nice little AoE right there, Razor Gale, which has a pretty nice area, like for a melee weapon. Like my rogue is doing some AoE. It's kind of nice. And then as a ranger, he's got Spike Growth, just because if somebody's at range, that can kind of help keep them at range. Good Berry, because I just didn't have a whole lot of options, and why not? I like it. Hunter's Mark, just some extra damage here and there. Long Strider is a ritual. I can just cast that on everybody, and it stays on. They all just get that little bit extra boost. And then Misty Step he just got for being level 5 Gloomstalker. Really nice high burst damage. If I summon a familiar, I typically go with the Raven, because if it hits, which it doesn't hit very often, but if it hits, it'll blind them, which is nice. Then we got Lae'zel over here. She's got this Githyanki Soulbreaker. It's kind of like the this one, the Everburn Blade from the tutorial, except it's got a +1. So it has a +1, and I also get +2 to initiative rolls, so that's pretty nice. It also gives you this custom attack right there, which just does a flat +4 on top of the normal damage as Psionic, and then also has a pretty good chance to stun. It's a con save. Actually, don't know what her con save is. Just 10? Alright, anyway, it has a pretty good chance of stunning them. Oh, and with Astarion we also have no difficult terrain, extra 2 damage on ranged attacks. Medium armor lets you add his whole dexterity bonus. The Dark Urge specific Deathstalker mantle, so every time he kills somebody he goes invisible for 2 turns, which then lets him get a sneak attack off for sure on his next turn. Very nice. Circlet of Hunting, if I'm attacking somebody who's marked by Hunter's Mark, I get a plus 1d4 on the attack roll, making it just more likely I'm going to hit my mark. This one right here, Brand the Weak, makes people vulnerable, so they take double damage to piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning damage. I get to pick. Smuggler's Ring, he's my thief, gotta have that on there. And then Strange Conduit Ring, if I'm concentrating, then my attacks deal an extra 1d4 psychic damage, sorry. And that's gonna work for Hunter's Mark, concentration spell. Very nice. Also have Spike Growth out. Alright, now to Lae'zel. She's also got the Adamantine Splint Armor you get from the Grimforge. Very nice, reduces all incoming damage by 2, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if she's up in the front line and she's getting hit, 6, 7, 8 times, that adds up. And then if the attackers hit me with a melee attack, they're sent reeling, which is a -1 to their attack, and she can't be crit on. Gloves of Power, she got the Brain of the Absolute every time she hits somebody, so we give 1d4 penalty to their attack rolls and saving throw. Very nice. She gets momentum when she dashes, which isn't very often, but it's nice when it does kick in. We got this thing right here. If a Ketheric is wearing it, they get advantage on intelligence saving throws, and a little special ability here that lets me get advantage on attack rolls versus aberrations like, Intellective Hours, Mind Flayers, all that. That one, if I throw, it helps, and I can't be charmed as easily. Also, this bow adds my strength modifier to damage, which is kind of nice. And then as we are doing an evil playthrough, we did, in fact, get Minthara. I don't want to spoil how that happens in Act 1 if you don't know by now, but for those of you that do know, yeah, I did that one on this run. Killed me. Spiritually, it killed me. She's got this Killer Sweetheart, so if she kills a creature, she can then get a guaranteed crit on her next turn. We've got Whispering Promise. If I heal a creature, he's going to give them a Bless effect, basically. Parapt of Wound Closure? I don't know, she's got this necklace. If I heal somebody, it's going to heal full amount. So if it's a 1d4 heal, it's just going to heal 4. Very nice. Because she's also my main healer in the party. And then when she heals somebody else, it gives them a Blade Ward effect. She's got decent armor. I really have not looked into armor very much for my people. And then she's got momentum for 3 turns at the start. She has the legendary item, the Blood of Lathander. Gives her Sunbeam, makes her get a once per long rest cheat death mechanic. It's just very nice. Also +3. It's amazing. You should get it. And then she's got the Shield of Devotion, which you can just buy from a vendor in Act 2. Alright, and that gives you aid on yourself. She's also just got a standard big crossbow. Now we are by this Restoration Tank, which is only in the game for select parts. This is the last boss fight of Act 2. So we are actually going to kind of abuse that to get some of our Mind Flayer powers on everybody that would normally take a long rest to go through and charge. So we're just gonna put that little shield up. That's gonna give 10 temporary hit points to everybody in the party. Oh, did that just wear out? I didn't realize that thing could wear out. Okay. So we're gonna give it to... Oh, nope, it's back. Thing? Yeah, it's back. Okay. And then I'm gonna put it on myself as well. There's probably some other buffs I could pull out. Let's summon Fetch. Scratch. Alright, and Restoration. Can I put this on the familiars? I can. So that's nice. It gives them little 10 temporary hit points, and when those temporary hit points go away, it does a big area of effect, not a big area effect, a little area effect thing. And when it pops, does it do damage? It bursts and stuns. I don't know if it actually does damage, but it stuns people in the area. Alright, and then as a Dark Urge, I killed some people that it told me to kill, so we get the Slayer ability. It's kind of like a Druid's Wild. It's exactly like a Druid's Wild shape, except you turn into this big bestial thing. It's very nice. I like it. Alright, so we're going to actually, after almost 10 minutes of me ranting about my party setup, we're going to actually get into this last encounter here. Now, if you haven't beaten Act 2 yet, this video is just going to spoil how Act 2 ends. unless you bring Gale, and then you can add a different way. But we're going to come down here. I am going to do a little quick save right there. In honor of going through the build all the way, just here are the tadpole powers I got. Until I get that tier 3 circle unlocked on everybody, I try to be kind of choosy on it. So I do like Stage Fright. Stage Fright is just really great. It puts disadvantage on everybody, and then if they miss an attack, then they take 2d6 psychic damage. Very nice. Makes it's offense and defense all in one. I love it. This one I only got so I could get that. I never use this. Transfuse Health also only got that to get Shield of Thralls. I very rarely ever use this, but Shield of Thralls is the thing I just put on everybody. That gives them some hit points and then will stun people when it breaks. This one gives me advantage on attack rolls and ability checks first time I interact with somebody. And then this, once per... I need to check if it's long rest or short rest. I think it's long rest, but I haven't, tested it. It's just if I succeed on an attack roll, I can just be like, hey, that's not just a successful attack roll, that's a crit. But I can only do that once per rest. Again, I don't know for sure if it's long rest or short rest, but it's once per rest. I didn't need to quick save. It auto saves for me right there. Alright, so we are going to go through here.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Alright. I will probably put I say this in a lot of videos, and I think I've done it in 2. I'll put a timestamp at the bottom in the description for where everything is at. Kind of late saying that 11 minutes in.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul, flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The last of Thorm!
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guests. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Helm preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
The form looks so much bigger than the one that went into the intro video.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
You know, in hindsight, if they had just stuck around for a few more minutes, like, their plan would have gone off without a hitch. They could have killed me if they all stayed there.
We go to prepare the way.
Oh shit, that's what I forgot to do with Animate Dead.
I hope this is important.
I was
For
gonna
your
summon a
sake.
bunch of zombies, not a bunch, but like 2 zombies over at by that restoration thing. If I use level 4 spell slot on that, what all am I missing out on? Death Ward, Banishment. Alright, so anyway. How is it? I thought I killed Isabel. How the fuck? Okay. Anyway.
Still breathing, despite everything.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Yeah, I'm playing a bad guy.
A mad dog like Orin might be impressed. I am not. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. Yes. Say farewell, Isabel.
I'm grateful to you for bringing me home. I was a fool to
I
resist.
guess he can bring people back to life.
I know
He
better
just
now.
brought her back to life again.
Good luck
after I
in the
killed
City
her.
of Judgment. I wish you the best. Sincerely.
My lord, I offer you these souls so they may return as servants to your cause. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
Alright. Now, since it is the first round of combat,
Shall we dance?
Astarion gets advantage on anybody who has not taken a turn yet. Which means Ketheric. Oh, why? Oh, Isabel's fighting with him. Okay. Alright, so he has no resistances. Okay. So I wanted to use that one. I don't think I'm going to, though. I'm going to just use Hunter's Mark on him. And since he hasn't moved yet, I get advantage on him. Ooh, it's still only 51% chance to hit. Not a lot. 14, not terrible, not great. Okay. And then this one here is from... Right, so he's a rogue, but he's getting 3 attacks. It's crazy. Oh, there we go. That one had the extra D8 and it showed. Alright, I guess just start closing in a little bit. How far away are these brain bitches? They are going to have to dash. They're not going to attack me this turn. And, oh yeah, Lizelle can get up here. He's going to be going down real quick, like, alright. Precision attack. Yep. Oh, I got only a 65% chance. Okay. Every time I use this, I miss. Yep. Okay. He's only got 12 hit points left, so I'm gonna action surge. And then just try to take him down. Oh, goddamn. Alright. Is this thing not in combat? Oh, it's not even in the area. Okay. Alright, so now we've got Scratch and my Bard. So, yeah, let's just have Scratch. Scratch can keep getting resummoned continuously, so I'm gonna have him. Oh man, those brains moved fast. Okay. I'm gonna have him come over here.
Time to push my luck again.
So now we are going to go with Stage Fright. Alright, so no, I'm not going to make sure the Intellect Devourer gets hit. Ketheric needs a 17 to save, roll 18, that's another thing. Lore Bard, Cutting Words, love it. Somebody succeeds a save, I'm like, no you didn't. Alright, and then I'm going to try to get as close here as I can, and now I don't know if I'm going to actually be in range or not for that. Alright. Sure, I'll take it. I don't know what Isabel's going to even be able to do in combat. That's not going to be enough to make her miss. I would need to roll a 5 or 6 on that. And it's only a d6 I'd be rolling.
I will not fail.
Okay, where the hell is a mine? What? Okay, I didn't realize he was up here. Alright, let's do that because that'll give everybody Bless and Blade Ward. And then got only a 15% chance to hit Ketheric. So that has to go up. Okay. I don't think he's considered undead, I believe. Yeah, he is. If I do this, they still take half damage. I think they still take half damage on that, so I'm pretty sure if I do that, let's make sure he's not resistant to whatever I end up choosing. Actually, he has no resistances. Alright, then let's just go with thunder damage. Why not? Okay.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
really hoping we'd start up there. I don't remember how this went the first time through. I'm like, maybe we start up there. And we don't at all. Alright, so... Yep. Out of action. No, he is just... Right there. He does still have the stage fright debuff from... Ooh. Love to see that. I really don't like that there's a mind flayer down here. Aw, Scratch went away. Alright. So we got 225. Now, does he have resistances? Yes. Necrotic, poison, and cold. That's not bad. No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, beautiful. Alright, honestly, the distracting one again. Alright, let's let the intellect power. Oh, I forgot about her. So I don't need to worry about the brains. Alright. Now is when I do this. Now I don't know how haste is. Haste might backfire here. It might get the concentration broken really quick. As far as I know, I can concentrate on spells when I do this, but on the Dark Urge, I'm going to use Dark Urge shit. So yeah, I can transform into this guy. Alright. Yeah. What makes them if they're dazed? Oh, she's just gonna heal. That's fine by me. Oh, she's stunned, son of a bitch. Alright, well, with those two being frightened, not a whole lot I can do right now. I was really hoping to get Astarion to do the resistance debuff, make him vulnerable to damage, really knock him down quick. But with that Mind Flayer and crowd controlling them, it's going to be rough. I know the first time I did this, I got an achievement for killing him before he got to use, I think, these guys. I don't know how he uses them, but yes, thing to watch out for. Did I already use this? Okay, I guess I already used that. There's no way in hell I've got advantage on that. Flanked, maybe? No? Alright. I'm guessing the Mind Flayer doesn't just go away. Even if it does, I always get more experience. What does that one even do? Sets them off balance. What does off balance do? Disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks, and attack rolls against it have advantage. Alright, Lezo. I only have one more of those. Alright, then. First one we're doing is Lacerate. Okay. and then I missed with the one that would give me advantage on the next attack. Alright. That's right, I have that debuff. I can't heal. Okay. Does she even... She doesn't have any left to do that. Alright, well now I got all my actions up. It is going to make them dazed. And if they are dazed... No, nothing. They are bleeding. Hold on. So if they're bleeding, they get Contagion Stage 1. Which gives them disadvantage. Okay, that's all I need to know. Basic attack. There we go. And then... They're bleeding an extra 5 damage per hit. Absolutely. And then can I lunge to attack it? Oh, concentration broke. That makes me upset. Somehow I can still opportunity attack, though. Alright. And Thara's back in the game now, it looks like. So she's got dash as a bonus action from her boots. So we are going to use that dash. Get right on up here. And then I am going to smite. The smitiest smite around. Oh yeah. Come on, don't miss. Okay. Thought I had the thing where I could make it a guaranteed crit. I guess I was mistaken. So close to dying. I'm not gonna try and charm him, that's not gonna do anything. Yeah, miss, bitch. Alright, so he is gonna be lethargic now, right? Should be. Maybe since it was in the middle of that turn, maybe. I don't know. Oh, there he goes. Well, he just did something with that. Consumed his soul and gained the ability to cast Finger of Death. Well, I do not want him to cast Finger of Death. That will end badly. Alright. She's only got 10 left. There we go.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
I like how I'm still shapeshifted in this cutscene.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Okay.
It's not every day you get to kill the chosen of a god.
I'm glad Astarion is excited.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Okay. No, I can't. Short rest like that. Ooh. Oh, and it's clothing, so I could use magic. Oh, mage armor. Is that just mage armor? Yeah. She had a tadpole? Alright, hold on. That's cool. I don't think Ketheric had a tadpole in him, does he? So maybe that's who the narrator was talking about.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
You did well. Really well. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw. Held here by those three against its will.
What's
the crown it wears controls
that
it.
visual?
And these stones control the crown. It has been dominated.
It's like I'm supposed to see the
To
Dream Visitor.
master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. Perhaps not a cure, but you found the source of your infection and the reason for its abnormality. The crown atop the Elder Brain. Its markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Okay, so that was
Which means
Act 2 finished up.
the Absolute is a front for the gods of death. And I dare
So
not imagine
we're gonna wrap
what
this
they
up
might
as quick as
achieve.
possible here. I've
A
already seen
temporary
this stuff
reprieve
here.
with we and
And okay. So we're gonna loot Ketheric right there. He gives you this Warhammer, which is pretty nice. That 1d4 psychic, I believe, is a passive of mine. I have something making it do that. No, it's not. That's just on the Warhammer, so that's actually pretty nice. And then we've got this stuff there. Howl of the Dead is nice. It numbs nearby creatures, which means that they go half speed, and you get advantage on attack rolls against them. His shield is nothing special, really. The bonus to spell save DC is nice, but other than that, it's just normal shield. And now I'm encumbered. Alright, so that was the last boss battle of Act 2, with a shape-shifting Slayer motherfucker. And, yeah. I'll be doing some other stuff in this run, maybe. I don't know. If you guys have some specific Baldur's Gate 3 stuff you want me to do, let me know in the comments below. As of right now, I'm just kind of winging it, not really sure what I want to do with Baldur's Gate, as far as video content goes. But yeah, that's it for this one. I will see you guys in the next one.